And now, 2K Sports brings you Thursday night in the NBA. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter, Allie LaForce. Hey, Allie.
VA technology is moving faster than ever. The new thing? Collectible highlights trading.
Boy, he is a big thinker, no doubt about that. Good reporting there, Allie. A look at the Pistons starting group. Cunningham and Bay, the wing pair. Jeremy Grant out there with Marvin Bagley. And it's Joseph in at the point guard position. And for Brooklyn, they've got Kevin Durant. Andre Drummond is out there with Ben Simmons. Then there's Seth Curry. And it's Irving in at the one. Here's Cunningham. And the defense didn't have position. They whistle a blocking foul, and he'll go to the line.
You know, Cade Cunningham has proven he can get it done on offense. Now check this out. Back in college, he racked up 13 points in just 91 seconds of play.
And that's good as he hits both shots. Cunningham's ability to find points really is impressive, Greg. You hope he has as much success in the league as he did in college.
And yeah, B.A., with his pure shooting ability, I know he has what it takes. He just needs to put in the work and be ready to adapt to league play.
Now here's Irving. The kick out, Curry. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Drummond. No good on the shot. And Detroit will go the other way with it.
Who's watching here?
13 feet out. And that one's good. Cunningham.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Outside Irving. Durant finds Drummond. Now here's Irving. Tight defense on him. And down it goes. 2 points.
Well, good luck trying to keep Irving down. I mean, he's more than happy to take the contact and finish right through it.
Here's Cunningham. Nice shot from 10 feet out. Cunningham's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it. And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
The three, Durant. Detroit with a rebound. Just over a minute and a half in to the middle. Back to Joseph. Down low. Here's Bagley. No good. A bit long that time. The Nets have gone 1 of 3 from the floor. Irving for 3. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time. Irving's got 5.
Good awareness by Simmons. He's so good at reading the defense and finding the shooter and setting him up perfect.
Here's Cunningham. He's covered by Curry. Pass to Bagley. Hauled in by Curry.
That's their plan to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
They now take the lead.
Durant's shot is in the air before the defense even tracks the pass. I mean, he's 2 steps ahead of him. And that, folks, is a combination of awareness and speed.
Inside. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
The reverse slam.
That was sweet.
Ah, the finesse on full display.
Yes, sir. Power and grace. That had it all.
Drummond lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Boy, a little contact will not deter Drummond. I mean, he gets physical right back and finishes strong.
Bagley, a screen on Irving. Pass to Graham. Takes the three. Drummond grabs the miss. Brooklyn has gone 2 of 3 from three-point land so far. Durant for three. The shot comes out, and Detroit will go the other way with it. And here's Cunningham outside. Drummond grabs the miss for Brooklyn. They've gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Now Irving. Shoots over Bay. Irving, no good.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Takes a three. Hey, no good. The Nets with the lead. Drummond passes to Irving. To the inside. Here's Cunningham. He has 6. Driving inside. Again, the miss by the Pistons. Pass to Drummond. Back to Curry. Bay against Irving. To the paint. And Drummond with the jam.
Irving showing you he's a frame ahead of his opponent with that nice imagination on offense.
Detroit has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
So Brooklyn ends up going with a new group.
Give him a hand, man. Yo, Brooklyn.
There's a minute 54 left in the first. Jackson can't get it to go.
That's a rarity for him, especially against a soft defense.
Here's Brown. Outside Mills. Inside. And stolen by Hayes. To the middle. Here's Olynyk. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
Yeah, the line with 2 shots.
That free throw good from Olynyk. So hits one and misses one at the line.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
Now here's Mills. Lets it go from deep. It's Hayes with the rebound.
Defensively, you pick your poison. That time, they gambled off the right guy. You know Blake Griffin's NBA career certainly didn't have humble beginnings. I mean, he won the slam dunk contest and Rookie of the Year in his debut season. He really hit the ground running.
Diallo with the ball. He's guarded by Mills. Diallo gets the bucket. There's 48 seconds left to play in the first. And it's Isaiah Stewart with a foul. That's his first foul. Griffin outside. To the inside. Here's Aldridge. Count it. Good.
Well, Marcus, they are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
A chance at a 2-for-1.
You have to find ways to use the clock to your advantage.
Jackson attacking. Stewart, screen on Harris. Outside Olynyk. Clock at 6. There's a screen. Hayes with it. Now guarded by Brown. Kept alive. Brown against Olynyk. Stewart, screen on Brown. Olynyk for 3. Not going to go that time. He got it off in time. No good on the last second attempt there. 1 quarter in the books. And it's been a close one. He's one of the deadliest scorers in the game today.
I wouldn't be able to do it without our bigs and our consistent.
Well, Irving at 6'3" has the size and quickness to defend.
And that's an area, BA, where he's improved, but he only needs to be average defensively. His scoring is elite.
Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen from the Nets, what do you think, guys?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
They've got Kyrie Irving. Kevin Durant is out there with Ben Simmons. Then it's Nicholas Claxton, and it's Curry in at the 2. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. All right, I know you follow the college game closely, Clark. What do you think about the one-and-done rule?
You know, BA, when it first came into existence in 2006, I was on board with it because I thought that some college would be better than no college for most players. Now that we've had it for a decade and a half, I'm of the mindset that kids should be allowed to pursue a professional pathway without going to college. There shouldn't be any mandatory, arbitrary number, 19 years old and 1 year removed from college. For those few that would like to go pro right out of high school, then it's incumbent upon the NBA as to whether or not they're going to draft.
Here's Joseph. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Pass to Cunningham. Three-pointer. The rebound by the Nets. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Jeremy Grant, the 39th pick back in 2014, has become a leader for the Pistons. He said, I'm enjoying it. I want to be a lot better, and I want to keep growing. I don't want to be stagnant. I just want to embrace the role and help the team get better from here.
Well, he's got all the tools to be a complete player, Allie. No question. And Irving gets it to go.
Oh, man, the confidence Irving has is something I really appreciate. I mean, he's ready to shoot it as soon as he gets it and not afraid of any kind of shot.
Here's Cunningham. He has 6. Takes it inside. That one drops. 3 for 6 now.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
Now here's Irving. The D's right on him. Softly drops in the floater. Irving's got 9.
Give Irving some room to get it off that little floating jump shot of his, and you'll regret it for sure.
Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, BA.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Now here's Durant. 6 points for him. And Cunningham pulls it down. The Pistons trailing. Pass to Joseph. Bagley with it. And it's Kevin Durant with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Drummond's checked in for Brooklyn. Bagley, a screen on Irving. Now Bagley, he's guarded by Irving. Joseph, oh, rejected by Drummond.
How about that swat by Drummond, using all of his height and bounce to deny the offense there.
And they've been able to maintain this lead despite his inconsistency from the field.
Well, Grant, at this point in his career, I think it's safe to say Andre Drummond will go down as one of the game's premier rebounders.
Yeah, you just don't call him a specialist because there's a lot more to Drummond's game than just rebounding. Rim protection, points in the paint. He does just about everything you want in a big man. When he's on the floor, he lightens the load on every other member of their front court.
Yeah, that's just good basketball there by Grant, moving the ball to the wide open man and getting an assist out of it.
Irving, pass to Drummond. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. He's got 6.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passes. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
And the Pistons going with a whole new group out there.
Get loud for your Brooklyn Nets. Give him a hand, fan. Your Brooklyn Nets.
Gallo passes to Olynyk. Over to the wing.
Second quarter.
Now here's Hayes. He's guarded by Mills. Pass to Olynyk. Clock at 4. He makes it from the left block. And the Pistons lead by 1.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
A minute 35 left in the first half of this one. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. You know, the number one thing Mills gives you, a confident knockdown shooter from range.
Yeah, Brian, that's been his calling card since he entered the league, but I think he's added some other pieces to his game along the way. He puts it on the floor, he creates for other people. He's a much more well-rounded guard now, and I think that keeps him on the floor and in the league. He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity, he's cashing in on those.
Pass to Stewart. And Aldridge with the block.
When Aldridge is in the neighborhood, you've got to be careful shooting. I mean, proving there that he's capable of blocking shots.
Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Nets.
Well, in their first half of play, they're closing out aggressively. The block shots, a key indicator of their activity defensively.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
Olynyk finds Jackson. Over Harris. Jackson can't get it to go. Brooklyn has gone 2 of 3 from the three-point line in the second. Harris with it. Jackson in his pocket. It's Brown on the wing. Aldridge down low. Guarded by Olynyk. Aldridge misses.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
Here's Diallo. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
You got to have some guts and guile to take it to the bucket strong despite the big fella standing in the way.
Griffin outside. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Yeah, you know, Mills is one of those energizing players who does a little bit of everything, including finding his open teammates.
And again, it's Detroit. It's good if it goes. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And the first half.
31.
All right, Allie, thanks for that.
28.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Setting the floor for the Pistons. Bay and Grant make up the forward pair. Cunningham is out there with Corey Joseph, and it's Bagley in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Joseph after the basket by Brooklyn. Pass to Cunningham. Now Bay. Grant with a screen on Irving. 6 to shoot. Bay passes to Bagley. The Pistons need to get one up quick. And it's Bay. That time on the assist from Bagley. Bay's got 8 points.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Pass to Irving. Back to Durant. And it's off from three-point range.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Now here's Curry. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one.
If Durant can find just a slice of an opening at the arc, he'll take it. His accuracy is just that good.
Grant with a screen on Curry. Pass to Grant. Here's Cunningham. Bagley, a screen on Simmons. And he's going for the oop here.
Smooth finish off a terrific feat.
Man, the timing and execution couldn't have been any better right there.
Guys, I hope we get to see a few more of those.
Outside Irving. Outside Durant. From outside the arc. Rebounded by Joseph. The Pistons have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Bay against Curry. Pass to Grant. And here's Cunningham outside. Knocks down the triple. 11 points in the game.
And for them to get out in front, it feels like they're going to need him to lead the way. You look back at the 2014 NBA draft, some of the best players of that class were second-round picks, including Jeremy Grant. Becoming a premier two-way wing, Grant was a steal going 39th overall to Philly.
In addition to Jeremy Grant, there were a bunch of great selections in that 2014 second round.
Tell me about it. I mean, how about all-star Nikola Jokic? Probably the best player in the draft was a second rounder. Throw in Joe Harris, Spencer Dinwiddie, Jordan Clarkson, Dwight Powell, amongst the others. I mean, just showing that you can find talent late in drafts. Unselfish play. When your shot's not there, just make the next pass.
Grant with a steal. Pass to Joseph. Here's Cunningham. Grant with a screen on Simmons. And stolen by Simmons. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey, Brian. Well, there's an annual survey of NBA executives. Going into last season, the Pistons were selected for worst offseason. But with the promise of their young players, guys, some optimism that the rebuild in the Motor City is off to a strong start.
Physical, defensive-minded, Allie. That's Detroit basketball, isn't it?
Yeah, Joseph, the depth of finding his open teammates, and that's exactly what you want from your point guard.
Pass to Irving. There's the drive. Here's Claxton. He's covered by Bagley. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good.
I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine, even if he'd have missed it. I don't mind taking a chance. Spruce it up a little bit.
And the Pistons going with a whole new group out there. And the Pistons with possession here. The Nets making their last shot. Here's Stewart. Tipped. Pass to Claxton. Aldridge, right side. Mills with it. He's against Hayes. The three. Here's Harris. He drops it from range. Now it's a 5-point Brooklyn lead. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for Brooklyn?
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
Another thing, they haven't missed a beat on the fast break in either half tonight.
Olynyk. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's on LaMarcus Aldridge. That free throw good from Olynyk.
Shooting for Detroit, Kelly Olynyk. At the line with 2 shots.
Both free throws good from Olynyk. Brooklyn has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Pass to Aldridge. Got a hand on it, and he gets it back. Goes up and lays it in, nice and easy. Aldridge has got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Now here's Hayes. He's guarded by Mills. Up top, Stewart. Jackson outside. Over Harris. They get it back. Brooklyn has gone 7 of 15 from distance in this game. And here's Brown for 3. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
Now here's Jackson. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Out to the right wing. Now here's Hayes. Defense is right there. Rebound Brooklyn. Aldridge has got 5 rebounds tonight. The 3, here's Harris. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
16 seconds.
You know, shot fakes like this from Harris prove how fundamentally sound he is and how good he is at fooling defenders.
And he sinks the second. And he nails the third.
You know, he was waived after his second year in the league, guys, but Joe Harris didn't let that stop him. He improved his skills, and he's carving out a nice career for himself.
Pass to Stewart. Jackson on the wing. And again, another missed shot. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. And it's all
All right, who's coming onto the court? Come on.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served him up. Tasty room service down right there.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works, or if it's more of the same for the first three quarters. We've got Blake Griffin, Kyrie Irving out there with Seth Curry. Then it's Ben Simmons, and it's Durant in at the small forward position. So that's the Nets 5. And it's Cunningham missing.
I'll tell you what, they rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. Strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Olynyk with the screen on Irving. Down low. The rebound by the Nets.
Okay, that's how you stop a dunk. The defender brings the interference in a big way.
Back to Durant. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Curry's got his fourth assist with that last one.
He's showing no signs of letting up here.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Pass to Grant. Here's Joseph. Oh, there's the alley. Oh, Durant with a steal. Irving for three. And the Nets another three.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Grant with a screen on Curry. Here's Cunningham. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Pass to Bay. Here's Cunningham. On the wing, Bay. Grant outside. Now Olynyk. The three is up. Ben Simmons grabs the board. Simmons has got his fourth rebound in this one. Curry finds Griffin. Uses the glass on the layup.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Here's Joseph. He's guarded by Irving. Bay against Durant. Back to Joseph. Grant with a screen on Irving. Joseph can't hit.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Bay passes to Olynyk. Over Irving, and Olynyk the bucket on the assist from Bay.
Sadiq Bey.
And the Nets with possession here. They're on a 13-4 run. Here's Joseph. He's covered by Curry. Back to Grant. To the inside. Here's Cunningham. Hey, it's blocked by Simmons.
Active defense that time from Simmons, swatting down the shot with some force.
Griffin, perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Olynyk with a screen on Durant. Bay passes to Olynyk. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Olynyk's gotten 4 this quarter.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you gotta love that action.
Pass to Curry. Grant against Durant. Rebound Detroit. And here's Grant. To the middle. The shot by Olynyk, no good. Now the Nets with it. They're on a 15-6 run. For 3. And Bay pulls it down. Detroit has gone 0 for 3 here in the 4th.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Nets.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Greg.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And it was a reliably solid performance from one of their key guys. A tremendous game for Kevin Durant.
He didn't miss out on much of the action tonight. He was magnetized to the ball and did everything he could to contribute for his team on both ends of the floor.
Outside Irving. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. And the Nets lead by 21.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished.
The shot by Olynyk, no good. Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend. Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Pass to Olynyk. There's the 3. He buries it from 3.
It's important that you have big men who can shoot in this day and age, and this guy can really stretch the floor.
Durant with it. Fires for 3. Connects from downtown.
Right back at you. Durant motivated to put it right in his opponent's face. No better way to do it than with a 3 of his own.
Here's Joseph. So it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort. And they were just dominant out there.
And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching the NBA, brought to you by 2K Sports. As New Balance presents our player of the game, Kyrie Irving.